Academic Search Premier is a good place to start your research because it includes popular and scholarly articles across all academic disciplines. Let's say we're doing research on sustainability. I can type sustainability into the search box and click search. There are 87,936 search results. No one has time to look through that many results. Luckily, databases make it easy to narrow search results so the best articles are easier to find. There are several ways to narrow the search. I can use a more specific keyword, add additional terms, and use the database's limiters. Before making any changes, it's helpful to look at the results to identify what keywords other articles are using and identify articles that may be helpful or off topic. There is a list of subject terms or keywords under each article. Many of these articles are using the keyword sustainability. However, they are also using keywords related to specific types of sustainability, like food security, water supply, ecotourism, and land management. I could use these keywords instead of sustainability or add them as additional keywords. Sustainability is a broad topic, and while the articles are all related to some sort of sustainability, I need to think about what direction I want my research to go in and add additional keywords to focus the search. Article 24 is about sustainability in higher education, which I'm interested in. Note that the article uses universities and colleges as a keyword, so that's how I'll type it into the search box. As I type the terms in the box, Academic Search Premier offers suggestions. There are a lot of similar keywords I could use if I don't find what I need using universities and colleges. I could try singular or plural forms of the words, broader terms like higher education, or narrower terms like four-year college or community college. Another aspect of sustainability I'm interested in is food waste, so I'm going to add those words to the search as well. Now there are 96 results, which is more manageable. Another way I can refine the search is to use the database limiters on the left side of the screen. The Scholarly Peer-Reviewed Journals box limits results to scholarly sources, which is helpful if your professor asks you to use scholarly or peer-reviewed sources. I'm going to leave this box unchecked for now so I can show you the source type limiter in a minute. Publication date limits the search to articles published before or after a specific date. This can be helpful if your topic changes frequently and you want to find the most up-to-date information quickly. Limiting by source type is helpful if you want to find a specific type of article about the topic, like a magazine or newspaper article. Simply check the source types you want to see. Now that we've looked at the limiters, let's look at the search results. I'm interested in result number 6, digging into sustainability, so I'm going to click on the title to open it. There's a lot of helpful information on this page. The author and source information are listed, which provide all the information needed to cite this article. There's an abstract which summarizes the article so I can decide whether or not this article includes the information I need before reading the whole article. If the abstract looks good, I can read the whole article by clicking on PDF Full Text. There are tools on the right that make it easy to print the article, email it, cite it, or export it to tools like RefWorks. If you use Academic Search Premier's Cite tool, make sure you check the citation for accuracy before using the citation, because the database does make mistakes. Lastly, if you're bookmarking the article for later or need a URL for your citation, use the permalink button instead of copying and pasting it from the browser's address or search bar. The permalink is permanent and will not break after your search session ends. Now you know the basics of Academic Search Premier. If you have questions, please stop by the reference desk or contact your library liaison. We're here to help. Learn more about research tools and what's going on around the Carl B by following us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Happy searching!